Hillary Clinton, she continues to attack Donald Trump, calling him racist, xenophobic, you know, the deplorable comments. Watch this.
This is who he is. And so we need to decide who we are. If we just sigh and shake our heads and accept this, then what does that tell our kids about who we are? We need to stand up and repudiate this divisive rhetoric.
Sheriff David Clarke is with us this morning, and I want to welcome him back to the program after a considerable absence. I like that hat. Now, Hillary Clinton, it seems to me, is calling Donald Trump a racist in order to shore up her support in the black community. Will it work?
Well, she's relying on that because it has worked in the past. But look, black people are as diverse as any other demographic in the United States. They're beginning to open their eyes to this monolithic voting for Democrats that had, especially at presidential time. Now, Barack Obama was kind of an aberration. He was a lot different than she is. Even her husband was more connected emotionally to black people than she ever will be. So she's a one-trick pony. That's the only thing that she can play. The one word that comes to mind when I think of her, though, is sinister.
In the last election, it was, I believe, 92 or even 93% of the black community voted for the Democrat at that time, that President Obama. What proportion of the black vote will Hillary Clinton get this time?
Well, I'm not predicting any seismic shift back toward Donald Trump. However, he made the appeal, and that's something that hasn't happened in the past in the fashion that he did. He went down and talked to black people with respect, and he understands that, you know, we can think our way through this thing. And he made it clear that, you know, give him a chance. Take a look around the American ghetto. Things have not gotten better voting for Democrat. Look, she'll get a high number of blacks because there'll be a lag time between the time of his message and the time it takes effect. But she's not going to draw out the numbers. Think volume, not percentage. She will not get the volume of black voters that Barack Obama or even her husband did, and that's why she's in trouble.
Sheriff, I'm going to run this rather graphic video again of the 3 police officers in Phoenix attacked. A car deliberately runs into them. I know you've seen this video, and I'm sure many of our viewers have as well. My question to you, Sheriff, is this. Why have the federal authorities said nothing about this attack or all of the others that have taken place across the nation?
Well, look, this United States Department of Justice looks at the American law enforcement officer with contempt. They look at them as the enemy. It's open season on police officers. Everybody knows it in America except the White House and except the United States Department of Justice. This doesn't fit the narrative. That's why they don't focus on this sort of thing. They've been apologists for criminals ever since they've taken over this administration, and that pattern continues. I'm looking forward to Donald Trump selecting an attorney general who looks at the law enforcement officer, the local law enforcement officer, once again as an ally in the pursuit of justice and not with hostility. And the sooner that we can get to January 20th and get these nominations in, the better off this entire country is going to be.
Real fast, Sheriff, would you like the current attorney general or President Obama to turn around and say, knock it off? Would you like that?
Yeah, but you know what? Right after that, they turn around, they go into their cop-hating rhetoric, so it's kind of a mixed message. I'd rather they just, we get to January 20th as fast as we can.
Sheriff David Clarke, welcome back to the program. It was very good to see you. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure, Stu.